The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade this afternoon confirmed that a chartered flight with a group of deportees will be coming from the United Kingdom on March 8, 2017. When quizzed about the number of deportees expected, officials from the ministry said that at this time they could not say because the numbers keep changing, so they are awaiting a final tally. Meanwhile, a support group to asylum seekers based in the UK, the Unity Centre, said detainees are speaking out against the upcoming chartered flight, which are a part of the regular Home Office practice of forcibly removing people in masses on privately chartered ghost flight that leaves from undisclosed location in the middle of the night. The group said that these charter flights are modern-day slavery. According to the Unity Centre, some of these people removed have lived in the UK for nearly their whole life. Many will leave children, partners, and wider families behind. Some have asylum claims and fear for their lives on removal. Many have legal cases pending. Deportation will stop them from accessing their rights. Many cannot afford to pay the huge legal fees to regularize their stay. The Unity Centre received a distressing call from one person who said that their 88-year-old mother in Jamaica has been visited by representatives of the British High Commission, who demanded that she was interviewed in order to ascertain the information needed to secure travel documents for her son to be deported, as part of the Home Office's wider underhand strategy to increase deportations. Sophia has been in Yardswood since October and has been given a ticket by the Home Office for the charter flight to Jamaica. She has been in the UK for over 25 years with indefinite leave to remain and 3 kids aged 23, 16 and 13. As a mother, no words can describe how I feel being stuck in this prison. My kids need me more than ever. Sophia has been told by the Home Office that she can either bring her kids who have lived their whole life in the UK and are British citizens to Jamaica, or she can communicate with them from Jamaica via Skype. I feel like I've been kidnapped. The stress and the pressure of every day alone with no one to talk to is going to kill me. This is the second chartered flight to Jamaica since 2014. In September 2016, 42 people were deported from the UK to Jamaica into destitution and isolation. Many who had grown up in the UK and who had children and partners that they were forced to leave. The charter flight raises questions of collective expulsion as the Home Office unlawfully targets specific nationalities in order to fill up these seats on the charter flight. The last charter flight to Jamaica saw many people taken from their homes in the week leading up to the flight, regardless of the different stage that they were at within their individual cases. The Unity Centre asks that you please share this information and please raise awareness about the scheduled deportation of people in masses to Jamaica on the 8th of March 2017. Whilst many are in detention, it is also likely that some people may not even know as yet that they have been issued a ticket for the charter flight by the Home Office and could face being taken from their home and workplace by immigration officials. We must come together to collectively resist the racist and violent deportation of the Home Office, fight an immigration raid, donate and help people with legal fees before and after deportation, raise awareness, boycott airlines and companies involved. This is my take on this situation. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade and the government of Jamaica are some real puppets and pieces of shit. Did you do your due diligence to see if these people that are coming back to Jamaica are being legally or wrongfully deported? Did you do a case-by-case check to see if these people's rights are being violated and that they are not just being bundled up on a wholesale deportation package? How is it that you don't know how many deportees are coming back when you are the one that issued a travel document for them to return to Jamaica? Let me guess, the UK government just comes to Jamaica of their own travel document process without first consulting you and getting your authorization. The government of Jamaica and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs are like some big worthless whores. They just allow anybody to come to Jamaica and fuck them over. We have to really ask, Jesus Christ, what the fuck is going on in Jamaica? How the fuck do we have such spineless, bossless, sellout set of government? See, what the problem is, Jamaica now has a reputation of being a house slave for the United States and the United Kingdom. Fuck it, they are even puppets for China. It has gotten to the point that we are no longer respected for anything other than sports, music and tourism. The world now knows that we are governed by the worst, most incompetent management in the history of countries, and that the government of the JLP and the PNP are the bottom of the barrel when it comes to leadership in the universe. Let's face it, we are operated by a set of babbling baboons. These countries know that we are a broke, barren ass country. That means we better humble ourselves, so when they need our opinion, they will give it to us. Because we have no chips at the bargaining table. So it is like this. Listen here, nigga. This is how it's going to be. So we are playing solely by their rules. We have no say-so. Don't get me wrong. I am not defending or taking up for those Jamaicans that go all over the world with their criminal mentality and keep up one bag of fuckery. I am defending the ones that I consider being wrongfully deported. I am talking about the people who have been in the UK from baby days and might have gotten into trouble a single time because everybody blunders. Listen, as far as I am concerned, they did not learn their criminal ways or wrong act in Jamaica. They obviously learned it from the UK, so Jamaica should not be responsible for that. That is a responsibility of the UK. And I fully understand that the law of the land says otherwise. But to that I say, slavery was once a law of the land. I am talking about common sense and what I consider right in the eye of the average well-thinking person. So fuck the law if the law is fuckery. Listen, you cannot have laws and rules that always apply across the board. It has to be by a case-by-case basis. You have to judge by your conscience. However, I don't understand how someone, man or woman, can be in the UK for decades and not get themselves straight. How could you get comfortable with being illegal for decades? You never heard of business marriage? Some of you people are just too damn square and have too much false pride. You have to understand that to get by in life, you have to have a hustler's mentality to make things happen. You have to do what you have to do. When it comes to asylum seekers, listen, if you are applying for a political asylum, that is more than likely not going to work. Unless you can prove without a shadow of a doubt that your life will be in grave danger because of your political affiliation. These people at immigration are not idiots. If you do not have any backing documents, then you have filed and it is in the system, but it holds no merit. So 99% of the time, you will be deported. There is only one type of asylum that I know might work for Jamaicans, and that is if you claim that you are gay and afraid to go back home because they are homophobic and they are killing gays and lesbians in Jamaica. However, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but since you left a decade or two ago, Jamaica has made a 180-degree turnaround. And now chichiman and lesbian are running wild like when you turn on the light in a slum yard and the roaches start to run for cover. Well, it is not that bad, but them get bold and brawling now, so Jamaica get Americanized and a little more accepting. Can you actually believe that the United Kingdom was once our mother country? It must be a wicked stepmother because it is treating us like an abused stepchild and beating us bad with electrical wire. Or is it our own fault because of the Jamaicans that go to the UK and start a bag of fuckery that made it bad for the rest of us? Kind of like one bad apple spoiling the whole bunch. But separate and apart from that, the UK is a very racist country, point blank and period. From you see they want to ban dancehall, then that tells you that they have a writ against Jamaicans. Because how is it that you are deporting people who have a pending immigration deportation appeal? That is just a major violation from any angle that you look from it. You are making rules and then you are blocking the people from exercising those rights. Because you know fully well that once those people are deported back to Jamaica, that is a dead case and only the miracle of God can change that. You all are full of shit. Listen, if someone is in your country from they were kids and then you deport them, that is just cruel and unusual punishment. Because whatever wrong they learn from your culture, your influence, your system. And I can almost guarantee 90% of the people that committed a crime in the US or UK have never ever committed a crime while they were living in Jamaica. So it is not like they came from Jamaica as criminals. They are just jumping on a bandwagon that they see happening already. So whether it is peer pressure or just the lure of easy money, when you take someone from a broke country and take them to a land of luxury, if they cannot hold out, they will get confused and tempted, and especially if they have no guidance. Most of these youths that you see in the penal system, they have no strong, firm fatherly figure in their life, and their mothers left from Jamaica struggling and went to the UK struggling. And again, I am not trying to make any excuses for them, but sometimes people get tired of the struggles and they take a chance and it don't work out. It is just the consequences of a black man or a poor man's struggle. I guarantee that none of these people that you see being deported come from a rich background. To the government of Jamaica, when you take these people back, Where are you going to put them? In your house on the hill to cut your lawns? What kind of programs do you have set up to acclimatize these people back into society? Because some of these people don't have a single soul in Jamaica, and the ones that do, those people are hoping that they would bring something back from foreign for them. So what do you think is going to happen when you bring these people back with no way out, lost in a foreign home? For the ones that are not fortunate, they are going to join the madman gang or the criminal gangs. While you are there worrying about dancehall and crime, that is what you need to worry about. I understand fully that the UK is trying to get rid of what they consider drugs in their society. But Jamaica, what is your reason or plan for accepting them? Do you know that in certain sensible countries you cannot send back home deportees after they have been living abroad for a certain amount of years? To the government of Jamaica, you might want to adopt that policy since you are not able to handle any more problems in Jamaica. People, let me know what you think about this situation and my review in the comment section. Thanks for checking out my video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to press the notification icon for my future videos.